What's up guys and welcome back to Splatoon. Today I will be giving you a guide on how to use the GrizzCo Weapons to its fullest potential. First, there will be two parts to this video. I will explain the GrizzCo Weapons and how to use them. Then I will talk about what bosses they are best used on. Timestamp to everything you see in this video will be down in the description, so feel free to skip ahead to watch whatever part you need. GrizzCo Splatana. First, let's start with mostly everyone's favorite weapon, the GrizzCo Splatana. This weapon has high damage and can take care of most bosses with 3 swings. It can also be charged up to do really high damage. Fully charged, it's a one-shot to most bosses. As an added bonus, when it's fully charged, it has armor piercing, meaning you can take out some bosses without waiting for their weak point. Also, when fully charged, you can push forward on the left stick and slide forward to splat more bosses. You can also swing the weapon to most lesser salmonids, and it takes them out between 2 to 3 swings, I would say. The GrizzCo Stinger. Next is the GrizzCo Stinger. You can only get 4 fully charged shots. The arrows or ink, whichever you prefer, are not aligned properly, like its counterpart, the Stinger. It either takes 1 or 2 fully charged shots to splat bosses depending on distance and how many ink shots to hit the boss. There are also no armor piercing on this weapon, so you have to be careful about choosing your target. GrizzCo Charger. This weapon is very versatile, for it can clear out a path for you with just 2 or 3 rapid shots. It has a total of 8 rapid shots, so be careful on how you use your ink. It can take down most bosses with just 2 or 3 rapid shots. It does not have any armor piercing, so be careful on the shots you take. Also, you can use up most of your ink pretty quickly, leaving you feeling like a sitting duck. GrizzCo Blaster. This is probably my favorite weapon because it's probably the most versatile weapon. You can get a lot of shots before you run out of ink. It's pretty good inking weapon. You can get a lot of shots before you run out of ink. Overall, it's mostly a support weapon with 50 damage per shot. You can take out most bosses pretty quickly. GrizzCo Brella. This is also a pretty good weapon. Lots of shot before you run out of ink, mid-range, moderate damage, and a fast fire rate. It's also a pretty good inker, and it's good to support the team and take out most bosses. GrizzCo Slosher. I had to leave the best weapon for last. High damage per shot, can splat all bosses except the Moz. Its range is pretty good. It has armor piercing, so you don't have to wait for an opening. The downside to this weapon is that it only has 4 shots before you have to refill your ink, which it can take some time to do. Plus the shots move very slowly, so sometimes you will find yourself predicting where the enemies have to go. Now let's talk about what bosses are best suited for each GrizzCo weapon. The GrizzCo Brella is best used on the Scrapper, Flipper Flopper, Stinger, and Flyfish. It can also help clear out any lesser salmons your team might be having trouble with. Next is the GrizzCo Stinger. This weapon can be used on the Steelhead, Drizzler, Flipper Flopper, Stinger, and Big Shot, and Steel Eel. One boss I would not recommend using this weapon on is the Scrapper. The GrizzCo Blaster is good for the Flipper Flopper, Stinger, and the Fish Sticks. It's also good at clearing out lesser salmons too, so the Blaster and the Brella are the best weapons to support your team with. As for the GrizzCo Slosher, you can pretty much use this weapon on any boss except the mods. I would just recommend using a grenade, throw it into his mouth, and let the rest take care of itself. So yeah, go free with the Slosher since it's armor piercing. And finally, the GrizzCo Splatana. You can also take out most bosses with this weapon, except the fly fish and fish sticks. I would just recommend avoiding those bosses in general. You can probably use the Splatana to take out the fly fish, but that's only if you're high up or anything like that, to where you can move forward and then attack the fly fish. But other than that, if not, then just avoid those enemies in general. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I probably missed some stuff, I want to say that this video is scripted. I wrote everything myself. I edited everything myself too, and it took a while. I do not like scripted videos because I can't read from a script. I don't know if you noticed in this video, but I just can't read. You can notice the difference between me reading from script and now, because I am not reading from script. This outro is not from a script. So yeah, if I miss anything, just leave it in the comments. Other than that, I hope you guys find this video helpful. Maybe you learn how to not learn, but maybe you know how to play with the GrizzCo Weapons even better. All I gotta say is thank you for the support. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more video, Splatoon or anything else that I play on my channel, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have fun. Bye.